Alright everybody, return to the jungle, tournament number 2. We just did a quick remake for this matchup between Valhalla and Guvnor. Valhalla spawning as the light green undead player at the top left position of this map. His opponent Guvnor spawning as the red undead. This is Undead versus Undead on Terenas Stand. And Valhalla opening up with Crypt. Guvnor doing the same. No, wait a second. Guvnor is going for Altar. They are going for some sort of different builds. It's gotta be different. Let's see how it works out. Quickly gonna just check on the chats and stuff. See who's ready or not. Appears that one more game is also gonna be happening. It's gonna be casted by my colleague Einar. You guys can check out his stream as well. Get that link though, sadly. Having some ping issues on Battle.net right off the bat, sadly. And oh, I don't have booster on. There we go. We are plagued with unprofessionalism, I'm afraid. Guvnor opening up. Okay, we still have to see the ziggurat come down. Guvnor opening up with Dreadlord. And his opponent will likely go for Death Knight, but it's really a premature thing to just call it, because we are seeing rather different things being done by a lot of people, so it's premature to just call it out there and then. I'm gonna have to check whether my mobile chat is actually working. A Scout Acolyte coming towards Valhalla's base. Valhalla did not send out any scout just yet. He didn't even train a 6th Acolyte for any kind of base repairing or building or expansion or anything like that. The Guvnor's Acolyte just gonna go in, have a stroll around the graveyard and then go back to his base. Death Knight coming in for Valhalla. Guvnor's Dreadlord is already there. Going out for some creeping perhaps. Gonna go for green camps. Try to get your hero to level 2. Already sold off the TP, Sacrificial Skull and the Rod of Necromancy, of course. Going to creep out this easy camp here. Apprentice Wizards are really easy to take out. Not gonna take a long time. And I believe this one does drop an item. Does it? Yep, it does drop an item, and the item is gonna be the Cloak of Shadows. Cloak of Shadows is rather... it can be useful. I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and simply say that it's the useless item, most useless thing ever. It can be useful. You can use that. And my toddler is being rather bothersome right now. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear her now. And it appears that Guvnor is going for an expansion attempt here. Yep, he is definitely trying to set up an expansion here. Coming in with the Acolyte, putting down the Sacrificial Skull, and going after them creeps using all of the stuff that he got. Now he's also gonna haunt the gold mine in the process, perhaps. Valhalla has no information of any of this just yet, but this is of course Terenas Stand. If he goes through this area and if he sees some area affected by blight, he'll know that there is definitely an expansion set up. He'll be doing of that. Valhalla trying to creep out this orange camp here. Gonna try and get his hero to level 2. This is the defending champion, mind you. He's got a chip on his shoulder, something that he's gotta work hard for. Guvnor's got nothing to lose here. Skeleton Warrior coming in towards the red undead base. Could actually attack this ghoul and maybe even to kill it. Attacking the wrong ghoul if you ask me. Expansion coming up, and Valhalla still doesn't have any knowledge of that yet. Valhalla does not have any knowledge of the Dreadlord either. He's just trying to push in some sort of pressure over there. Coming in, and he's gonna spot that Skeleton Warrior. Oh no, he left it. I mean, the Skeleton Warrior, if it's alive even by 1 HP, it's still gonna do its job. It appears that Valhalla is coming in to check up for an expansion. He's gonna see the blight, and he's gonna notice that there is definitely an expansion up here, and there's something that he needs to do about it. He immediately spots a Dreadlord over there, Dreadlord with level 2, and that dangerous Empiric Aura coming in with all those ghouls and Skeleton Warriors trying to get a surround on Valhalla's Death Knight. Death Knight surrounded. This is a difficult situation. He still should be able to get out of this nonetheless. Does have Potion of Healing and the TP, and is forced to use the TP. Managed to kill one ghoul in that fight, but he definitely has the definitely has a disadvantage. He didn't get the upper hand in that exchange. Guvnor ahead, Valhalla is staggering right now. Guvnor also is getting the expansion up and ready. Valhalla now back to the base, gonna creep out his Goblin Merchant camp. Perhaps buy himself another TP, Potion of Invulnerability. You need those stuff. And especially against a combination of an army that's focused heavy on surrounding, you definitely need that kind of stuff. Just gonna quickly check on the chat and stuff. Let's see what's going on. It appears that one game is gonna be hosted. Nothing yet. We're gonna cover the entire thing, nothing to worry about. Back at the base, Valhalla nearly done creeping over here, and level 3 on the Death Knight. Although he was behind a bit, level 3 can actually secure him something good. But on the other side of the map, we got Guvnor also getting his hero to level 3. If you go with the items for a bit real quickly, Valhalla's got himself Gauntlet of Ogre Strength, Slipper of Agility, and Potion of Greater Healing, which Greater Healing is a pretty good item. On the other side, the Dreadlord just sold off a bunch of items, and he kept the cloak. Oh, so he's gonna respect the hell out of that cloak. This is of course the newly upgraded cloak. It can hide you during the day and the night. So you don't have to wait for the night time to be able to shadow melt like a Night Elf player. So it appears that Guvnor is gonna go for some more creeping. He already sent out some Skeleton Scout warriors out there, and it appears that Valhalla coming in with a Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger is a rather interesting choice here. Against those ghouls, it can definitely favor Valhalla. If he manages to kill those ghouls one by one, that's exactly what he wants to do. He has enough number of fiends, he should be able to do what he wants to. Coming in with the heavy fiend army, going after that Sasquatch level 5, that's going to give Valhalla some experience and an item as well if he manages to kill it before Guvnor gets into that fight. And the item that he got is Wand of Illusion, which is a rather good item for this kind of a situation if you know how to use it. Valhalla going in with the Death Knight and the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger being attacked by that Spirit Tower. Guvnor has a Spirit Tower back at the base. Now this is something that as an Undead player you can do in case you're going for early expansion and go for a rather unorthodox build. You can go for Spirit Tower. Spirit Towers deal a lot of damage. One Nerubian Tower, rest of them Spirit Tower. Like, that's something that you can definitely do. Over here, Valhalla is kind of in a spot that he can't really take advantage of that Dark Ranger just yet, because he's not able to engage with Guvnor's army. Guvnor is just pushing in and staying near his towers. This is actually being a big hindrance for Valhalla. Valhalla's illusionary Death Knight being taken out by them towers, and once that is out, they're gonna attack the units. So far, he hasn't lost any unit yet, and I don't think Guvnor lost any unit in this engagement either. No, wait a second. I think there was one Shadow Priest over there that got lost. Yeah, but definitely one Shadow Priest got killed in that process. I don't remember who owned that Shadow Priest. So Valhalla managed to cancel building over here. I don't remember what that exactly was. I didn't actually click on it to find out. It may very well be a second crypt. Under the builds such as this one, you do go for a second crypt and you go for mass ghouls, then you kind of transition to mass gargoyles. That is a thing of Undead. Now Valhalla applying heavy pressure over here. Guvnor, despite of having the expansion, he's not able to rather defend this crypt over here. He should have pulled those workers early. The acolyte's being pulled really late, and he's gonna lose the crypt over there. Now losing the crypt, you do have a lot of ghouls back there, and he's not bringing them in because he knows the Dark Ranger is there, and with that Dark Ranger, Valhalla can actually take those ghouls out one by one and convert them into skeleton warriors. And now Valhalla focusing on that Altar of Darkness. The Guvnor's Hall of Dead is ready. If the Altar of Darkness goes down, there won't be any second hero. You usually don't go for a second hero when you go Dreadlord, but if he had that in mind, he can't do it anymore. Another Spirit Tower coming in for Guvnor. Valhalla trying to attack it. Guvnor pulling in some acolytes to repair that structure. Valhalla is going for tier 3. Tier 3 gonna be up real soon, and he should drop down the slaughterhouses real soon now. He definitely would be needing some siege to tackle this kind of base. Some meat wagons would be good. Perhaps if the game is gonna be... Wow, Valhalla has 1k gold right now. The champion is not having his day today. Dropped his slaughterhouse. He was focusing way too much on the opponent, and it appears that he's gonna make some advantage and Buy some items? Nope. He has less wood on pointing out the referees, it appears, and well, three ghouls are pretty standard. Don't exactly know what went wrong for him. Did the skeleton warriors that reached Valhalla's base manage to actually kill any of the ghouls? I'm not sure. So Valhalla managed to kill one ghoul, but one ghoul isn't really that big of a deal. That shouldn't be any kind of problem. And Necropolis being set up by Guvnor at his expansion, Valhalla detecting that, and he's gonna do everything he can to try and take it out before it comes up. Going after it with everything he's got. Already got it below 50%. Come on, 25%. It's gonna go down. And it got cancelled. Guvnor is... well, he does have a very well defended base and a huge army. This is... I don't know, this is probably 18 to 20 ghouls right now. I mean, 20 ghouls versus these many fiends. I mean, I don't really think there should be an argument as to who's gonna win that fight. But he's not engaging. He's not choosing to engage for some reason. He's rather being too scared of that Dark Ranger and sleep. He has sleep. He should actually use that. As long as he can use sleep, he can keep using that sleep on the Dark Ranger, Guvnor won't be able to use the advantage. I mean to say, Valhalla won't be able to use its advantage. And Guvnor actually going in for a all-scale assault on Valhalla's base. Whoa, Valhalla is attacking his Warden. What is that? Warden. That's not a Warden, that's a Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger for too long, and oh, Lich is out, but Lich is left, and TP coming in. Valhalla making the right decision, coming in with the TP. He needs Frost Nova right now. There we go, Frost Nova should take out those ghouls one by one. The ghouls are also regenerating HP. The Lich goes down, and Guvnor may hightail out of this predicament right now. Exactly what he's doing. Pressure's getting to you. Games like these can definitely get to you.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Valhalla going in and clearing out his expansion. Counter expansion is one thing that you can definitely do in a situation like this. The army for Valhalla is almost, well, it's basically capped at 50 right now. He may choose to break upkeep. Once he has an expansion up and running, he'll be getting the gold supply that he needs to sustain that kind of an army. Guvnor already has the, basically, upkeep broken, and he already has the expansion, but all he has is ghouls. All Guvnor has is ghouls, and this is a time that he definitely should be using to get the stuff that he needs to actually beat Valhalla. Well, his ghouls are basically having an attack upgrade. They're getting Ghoul Frenzy as well from the crypt, and they have 2 attack upgrades, 2 armor upgrades as well. He's probably gonna buy some Scroll of Healings and stuff, boost of speed. He already has 1 Scroll of Healing and Scroll of Protection. Those are gonna be useful indeed. And it appears that Guvnor just wants to rely on this heavy ghoul army. He doesn't want to go for anything else. He may choose to transition later on if the ghouls are to die or something, and oh, he's going to swarm Valhalla's entire army using the ghouls coming in. The positioning of the ghouls are great. They're gonna they're gonna eat up that entire army of fiends, going after them one by one. Scroll of Protection being used. Valhalla does have some obsidian statues at the back, and the level 4 on that Dreadlord. More ghouls dying. Valhalla coming in with that Lich, but Lich is actually in a really bad position. It could have been surrounded once more. Valhalla lost nearly all of his fiends right now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fiends have been lost this day. I can see 6 corpses at least. Valhalla just lost his Lich and GG. Our champion has been slain. Rather sad moment. Pressure definitely got to him, one could argue. Could have gone either way.